Sophie. So I am back doing not a vlog, but a video. So today I'm going to be talking to you about what it's like having depression and anxiety, because those are the two topics that I have tried to being avoided, because okay, so I have, is this on a slant? I don't know. I have depression. I was not diagnosed, but I've had it since I was 16. Well, 15 years old to be exact. And it came on when my mum and my dad were splitting up. So that's why that's when my depression came into. My anxiety I've had all my life. I've always been dead anxious out in public, in crowds of people, because I've always been like, what's going on? I don't know what is going on. And I also don't drink as well, as part of like my having learned difficulties. I don't drink at all. I don't drink alcohol at all. I do when I go out with friends, but other than that, I don't really drink a lot of alcohol, because for me, I like to be in control of what I'm doing and my surroundings, and I can't do that if I'm like drunk. So yeah, so for me, having depression, and for me, when I was 15, it became apparent that I was struggling to find who I was as a person, and so, and it was also around the time that my mum and dad were splitting up. Now, for me, I'm very close to my dad, and I'm also close to my mum. I tend to just kind of like, it was really difficult because like nobody understood like what was going on. I mean, like the teachers tried, but nothing. They didn't really like want to. And so I ended up when I was 16, I ended up leaving secondary school without doing any GCSEs, which mind you, do not do. Please get your GCSEs before you actually leave, because yeah, don't do what I do, which is now I'm like an adult, and I'm really having to do my GCSEs again because of the stupid mistakes I made. But so having depression, it's an everyday battle for me. The fact that like my moods can change from being like 1 minute to being like dead like happy, and then the next to being like dead just like I don't want to do anything, I just want to sleep. And yeah, and those are like the worst things for me, because I'm the type of girl that likes to go and do stuff, but yeah, I can't. But a lot of people have depression. I've been put on antidepressants since from the age of 16 to 24. Yeah. And it's been a battle. I've also tried to self-harm. But yeah, which doesn't really help. I've also tried to like run away. When I was 16, I used to run away constantly because I just wasn't happy. I felt unsafe in my house when my parents split up. I was going through a rough stage in my life as well, so that didn't help it as well. But it was difficult, but I'm slowly getting there. It's just, I've got to remember I'm different from who I was when I was 16 to now. I've grown up so much, and I've realised that I'm not alone when it comes to having depression and anxiety, because it's hard. I mean, literally, it, like, I mean, for me, it's like when if I go out, I have to, like, I have to, like, just do something to just relax my brain, just to, like, go, right, this is what's going to happen. And I will go through every different scenario in my head, and, like, I'll even go through, like, the worst scenarios in my head, which is a bit odd. But yeah, I recently got talking to someone who also has anxiety, so I was like, oh right, and it's like, I felt like all my life I've been alone with this anxiety and this, like, depression, and then when I met this person, I was like, oh right, so, you know, and they were telling me that they suffer from anxiety as well. I was so happy. I was like, finally, some people who understand what I'm going through. The person I'm speaking about is my best friend. She's got anxiety, and also the guy that I'm seeing as well. He's got anxiety. So we all know, like, what's going on, and it's good to talk to them about. Like, my best friend, I can talk to about anything. I can talk to about what's going on in my life. She understands. I realised that I'm not alone in this world, which is good. Because I felt like it was just me. Like, I was against the world all the time, and I wasn't. And it's difficult, because when you get into that mind frame, it's like, you have like negative, like, flashbacks of what happened in the past, and they kind of get like overcome by the fact that you're doing things, and you kind of start believing in them. You kind of start believing in the fact that, maybe I'm not good, or maybe I'm a horrible singer, or maybe I'm a bad person, or because, like, for me, exes and old ex-friends that I've known, ex-boyfriends and ex-friends that I have had in my life have said to me, oh, I'm no good. One of my ex-boyfriends actually said that I should go die in a well, which it doesn't really help, but that's like, and so when I'm in, like, them down periods, I tend to just cut myself from the world. I don't really speak to anyone, because obviously, like, I don't want to speak to people. But I'm slowly getting back to who I was as a person, and for me, it's like, it's seeing my friends, spending time with someone who I'm actually, like, beginning to, like, kind of like have, like, develop feelings for, which is weird. And yeah, and to be honest with you, this is all new to me. Like, me going out in Manchester to meet a guy, and, like, having him, like, just talking to him and texting him and stuff like that, and it's new, because, like, I've never done that. I've never got to know a guy on, like, this much of a level. I've always kind of, like, skipped this whole, like, I've not really been bothered about, like, how they feel or whatever, and I've just kind of, like, let them, just kind of, like, let it run its course. But this one, I don't know, there's something about him that I just go, oh, like, I want him in my life, and that's strange for me, but who knows what will happen. To be honest with you, I'm at the moment, I'm looking onwards and upwards, which is good. But yeah, I'm just kind of looking at the positives in my life. Like, I'm starting college in September. I'm doing my level 2 functioning skills in English language in September, so that's good. I'm starting a college course in September. I'm doing performing arts, which is something that I've always wanted to do since I was a young girl. and now I'm doing it. I think that scares me the most. But you know, I've just got to look onwards and upwards. I might be able to have this amazing guy in my life who accepts me for who I am as a person, not as like doesn't see my disability, doesn't see my learning difficulties that affect me. No, he takes me as I am, which is quite good because that's what I want in a guy. You know, someone that will accept me for who I am, not for what I'm going to be. So yeah, everything's looking up at the moment. I'm really happy with the fact that I'm going back to college in September. I cannot wait to start that. That's going to be amazing. I'll keep you you posted. I'm going to start writing more blogs because I feel like I haven't wrote many blogs. So yeah. And I think, you know, I think in the long term I'm going to be better off. And I'm cutting out any toxic people in my life, which I have done, so that's good. And it's just, I'm looking onwards and upwards. So I really hope that this video, like, you know, reaches to you. And if you do feel like, you know, if you feel like low or down, or if you've ever felt like, you know, anxiety, anxious or depressed, just know that life's not always going to be like this, you know, and to always look on the bright side of life, because that's what I'm doing now. So I hope this video, and thank you very much for watching, and I will see